King News, my lovely, wonderful people. Remember, we brought you up to speed some time ago that Nurtw suspended MC Oluomo for insubordination, and afterward they have to expel him from their meeting caucus, saying he's unruly, he's not teachable, he can't be worked with, and they expel him out of their midst. Within that period, the Lagos State governor, remember that this very gentleman we're speaking about is Tinubu's godson. And so he pushed some buttons, and Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu spoke to the Minister of Transport in Lagos State, who made a public announcement to all and sundry who cares to listen, that Lagos State as a state has removed the NURTW in Lagos State is being removed, and that they've made MC Oluomo the head, the chairman of parks and garages in Lagos State, that MC Oluomo is now the one in charge, and that NURTW ceased to exist in Lagos State. MC Oluomo continued, the election continued, and according to INEC, they said Tinubu won. We even saw on the 6th of, we even also on the 6th, where the federal government says it was Tinubu that won the election, and things have been the way they are. Currently, right now, Nigerians, we can see that the other day, NURTW was bugged, not just bugged, the members there were beaten, and they've been, with all that is going on, they say if you cannot beat them, you have to join them. NURTW have to beg him to come back. Now, coming back is not just coming back, it's going straight to Abuja to be the head. For crying out loud, Tinubu is already president. They've looked at everything and they say, you know what? Let's reinstate MC Oluomo months after suspension with a beg. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. NURTW reinstate MC Oluomo back into their folds. The National Union of Road Transport Workers, NURTW, has addressed a letter to Musiu Akinsoye, popularly known and addressed as MC Oluomo, lifting his suspension as the chairman of the Lagos State chapter of the union. Late Nigeria recalled that MC Oluomo was suspended on March the 23rd, 2023, over alleged misconduct, insubordination, and incitement. MC Oluomo was accused of planning to instigate mayhem on the union branch in Lagos, who failed to obey his instruction as he declared himself the leader. In a recent letter, however, addressed to MC Oluomo, the General Secretary of the Union, Kayode, said the decision to lift the suspension on the Lagos chapter chairman was taken during the union's emergency central meeting committee CWC on August the 31st. I am directed to notify you that you are no longer suspended. The suspension from your office as the head of Lagos State chairman of our great union is hereby lifted, and with immediate effect from today, 1st of September 2023. It says the secretary. The above decision was taken during an emergency central committee meeting of the union dated 31st August 2023 at the NURTW National Secretariat Office Complex, 1236 Sapler Road, Stapler Street, Gariki 2 in Abuja. While thanking you for your cooperation and understanding, please accept the renewed assurance of our highest regard to NUTRT letter. So they are begging him to practically accept the position. They say they are sorry. It shouldn't have happened. They are very, very sorry. And we all are just watching with great dismay how things got to this far. NCRTW are the one practically begging him, pleading with him to stay with them, So this is what is happening. And this is why we cannot afford to be silent and quiet in the face of all that is going on right now. Nigerians, if there's any time in the history of our nation where we must begin to take utmost care, it's now. MC Oluomo, who says he wants to be Lagos, he wants to be chairman, and nobody must oppose him, is now the very same person who, they suspended because of his behavior. They are practically begging him back into the party, and nobody is really saying anything. If you are not sure of what's next to do, then you can begin to imagine how things have been. Okay, how things have been the last couple of days, how terrible things have been. Wake up, Nigerians! It is a brown new day, and so we cannot afford to allow the same thing, okay, to affect us as a nation, as a people, and we must not allow, okay, no matter the situation that we are in, to determine what happens to us. If you allow the situation to determine what happened to you, then you have all men. That means you have totally accepted defeat. It doesn't work that way. You see, it doesn't work that way in one bit. So it is a matter of urgent attention. It is a matter of concern. And we all must sincerely watch and understand, what is happening and how we can truly, sincerely, truly make a lot of difference and put things right back on track. You see, this nation has gone through a lot. MC Oluomo have to be begged. If NUTW wants to really work well, they have to go and beg MC Oluomo. They have to. Unless they don't want to be operational under Tinubu's government. They just have to beg him. They really have to beg him. MC Oluomo, according to what he said, the other time took thugs to the Lagos State Secretariat and destroyed it. And no security operatives found or knew exactly what happened. Up until now, we're still looking for those who carry out that activities. Okay? We're still looking for them. So whether you like it or not, there is something more that we all should pay attention to and understand. The problem is there are persons, there are people who wants to ensure that Nigeria remain the same place it has been for a long time. They want to ensure that Nigeria does not move forward. Will you blame MC Oluomo? I personally don't blame him. It's what he has come to see and what he has come to accept. He has come to see himself as a chairman, and that nobody can, just, talk to him or interfere in his life, and whatever he says, that is what it is. So you can't blame MC Oluomo for the steps he's taking. You can't. Honestly, sincerely speaking, you can't blame him. You can't. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day from us. Is bye for now. Bye-bye.